Hi there, good morning. Thank you so much for reaching out. Excited to chat about these products that you want me to work on. I want to address some things before we potentially move forward. Does that work for you? Fantastic. First thing here, when I have all of your clean standards, ingredients that you want to use, you have Sephora Ulta Credo Clean, and you also have science backed and also chemical free there. And I just want to get some clarity on that because, when we look at the science, everything is a chemical. Even some of the natural ingredients that I know you want to have in these products, those are all still chemicals. So then I'm going to change this in the brief to just ingredients that people recognize. A consequence of that is that because of the kinds of products that you want to have in this line, there are going to be ingredients that are not going to be immediately recognizable to the average consumers. Preservatives are a great example of that because most of them are going to have more chemical-ish names. You do want to have some wiggle room on that because everything's not going to be recognizable to everybody. There are some preservatives that do have ingredient names that are a bit more recognizable, but they don't have the efficacy that I think would work well in these products. The second thing is your budget. So when you're working with more natural ingredients, you do tend to have to spend a bit more money because those natural ingredients do tend to have higher costs because of farming, labor, etc., versus synthetic ingredients. So I do think that increasing your budget for these products is going to be a very good idea just to make sure that this is a feasible product to create. And the last thing I want to talk about is your timeline. So it looks like you're trying to be in warehouse ready to sell in 3 months. And for custom formulation, that is just not a realistic timeline for my clients who are new to the industry. I recommend anywhere between like 12 to 18 months, ideally 24 months if you've never done this before and you're trying to set everything up for the first time, just to give you plenty of time to get everything done and do everything right. So even the formulation work, I recommend giving yourself like 3 to 9 months. If you are married to that 3 month timeline, what I would recommend doing is reaching out directly to a manufacturer and seeing if they have either products in-house that you can just put your label on and sell. Those are your white label products, or if they might be able to possibly develop something very, very quickly that has a base that you could tweak. Because, for example, even the stability testing for your products is going to take anywhere from 3 to 6 months, depending on how we set it up. With that, you won't own that formula. It will still be yours to sell, but you will not know what's in it, how it's made, etc. So if you are married to that timeline, then what I'm going to do for you is just give you some referrals to some manufacturers who might be able to meet that timeline, because I don't think that I'm going to be able to, just based on the time constraints, lead times for ingredients, etc. Okay, does that sound good? Amazing. Well, it was great chatting with you. Thank you so much. Yeah, have a great day.